Hey World Division fans, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of World Divisions. So today's Wednesday, so happy Wednesday to everyone. Today we're gonna get a lot of free items in our present box and hope you guys are all excited about that. Also, the token system is in place, and of course, I'm gonna go over all the new content that's occurring for this week. So before we get started, let's talk about a little bit of house cleaning. In the last video, I talked about fragments of thought and how I feel like it's going to change the game when EX25 comes along. First thing, EX25 is essentially how the game is going to be called because you're going to be increasing the job level to 25. The max level cap for your characters are going to be level 120. And sometimes I do a little slip and I'll say level 125. But generally speaking, I like to refer to as EX Job 25 because ultimately that's what it is. Other thing is, in the Monday video about what I feel like with these two units, I think the consensus out there is a lot of people perhaps want to skip this unit, but there are some new revelations that's occurring in the summoning board, and we'll see if that's going to change people's minds. So let's go ahead and start with that first. One thing about summons in general is that people, I feel like in gacha games, sometimes can get very tired of the gambling aspect because ultimately you're not sure if you're ever going to get that unit. But Square Enix decided to change that. So what we're going to essentially be getting is step up 10x summons guaranteed. But here's the thing, right? Remember what I said that these units most likely are just going to be fresh toys for a lot of people who spend a lot of money? Well, I've been proven right again. So essentially you get a 3-step summon and you're guaranteed you are Vinera on the 3rd step. But here's the thing, they're all paid gems. So essentially, what's the point of having this if we already knew that, you know, the heavy spenders are going to be spending anyways? Well, I'm going to tell you what's the point. The point is we want to make sure those folks are satisfied. And end of the day, I'm okay with this. Because even if I was a 100% free-to-play player on both of my accounts, I'm still okay with this because I want those heavy blubbery whales and krakens to be satisfied. So one thing I do want to remind folks though, if you're going to summon with your paid gems, just bear in mind it is still limited. Both of them are going to be limited and you only have a limited amount of time to gain as many shards as possible. And I think that's okay, right? That's definitely okay because end of the day, people already knew that going into summoning them. So I wish you guys luck. Try to finishing these units and try to get them to level 99. And hopefully you don't have to wait too long to get them maxed out to level 120. So I took a look at the special shop and there are going to be some packs in here. Now, I'm a light spender myself, and I think I would like to recommend packs and tell you about the value if I see something that's actually worth it. Unfortunately, in this wave of packs, it doesn't really seem like anything in these packs are actually really worth spending some of your hard-earned money on. The only thing I could think of would be this one, but it doesn't really look like it's that great of a deal. Essentially, the packs would be 2,450 plus 2,450, I believe it was $39.99. So in this case, you're actually not really saving any money because if you look at it, it's $10 equal to $1,400 that you're actually not getting. So I don't really think any of these packs are actually worth it. I'm not exactly sure what the companies are thinking because they were giving us 50% off packs and those were definitely killer deals. Like this one, for example, $46.99. It would have been 5,000 paid gems plus the 200 winner medals in just a few months ago. Now, I'm not exactly sure if that was the case, but that's my recollection. Perhaps I can go back in time and look at it, but I swear that's what it was. And I think I don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe this was the actual base price and the deal we got before was just simply on sale. So my recommendation on these packs would be none of them. All right, let's take a look at the shop and see what we got going on here today, okay? So we got the winners and 2021 celebration shop. We are getting these free winners and medals, in which you can exchange for vision cards, and obviously you can exchange them for unit shards. The token system. As you can see, I just obtained a bunch of tokens. Essentially, if you do your daily quests every single day and play all of your stuff, you're gonna get tokens. And essentially, you'll be exchanging them either to increase item sale price. And someone mentioned to me turtles will obviously be the best. So I think that makes ultimate sense because you're gonna be getting a lot of bonuses for those. And those are always gonna be good. Vision card enhancement. Talk about the huge success. I talked about the massive success of, and this is something I did not talk about, which would be Esper experience acquisition up and equipment item acquisition up. Equipment I don't worry too much about, but the Espers is definitely very tedious, a very hard grind. I think this will be something worthy of investing your hard-earned tokens in. So we're getting the platinum bow, and I believe that is brand new because if there was a platinum bow offered to us before, I should have already had some recipes. As you can see on my main account, I have 0. So it looks like this is a brand new bow. Maybe we'll talk about it, how good it's gonna be in terms of what subtype later this week. I think it's a great opportunity to kind of relax and finally only have one thing that's being offered to us in terms of farming. I think that's a welcome addition for a lot of players before we have to endure a lot more content that's coming our way as we're approaching EX Job 25/1 year anniversary. All right, I think I covered everything, so that's all the time I have for this video. Hopefully you guys, if you're summoning for your units, work hard, get those units to level 99, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Personally, unfortunately, I am passing on them right now, and I think maybe if they come back later and I feel like they're going to be welcoming addition to my team, maybe I'll go for them then. But to be honest, I don't really have too much attractions to these two units, even though they look pretty cool and they have very nice designs. I just don't feel like they're going to do anything for my account. So until next time, take care of yourself, all your loved ones. Remember, spend your resources wisely. Nashtaters out of here. Take care of yourselves.